hand in hand, building our future where we stand. Big up, lifting, catching us, explore and thrive. A nourishing house, become alive through cooking, travel, and life. We see the beauty of you, the beauty in you. Nourish, explore and thrive. Together we rise, together we shine. This is our story, our place, our time. Nourishing house, it's yours and mine.
Hello, our beautiful people. How are you? I hope you are doing fine. Welcome back to Nourishing House. You are with me, Olive Ladouce. As you all know, at Nourishing House, we explore how we can nourish our mind, body, and souls. And today we are going to emphasize on the lifestyle. We all think that our life we can enjoy by throwing parties or just enjoying food with our friends. But there are some things that we always neglect to think about. Watch till the end of this video because it's going to give us some insights on how we can live and still enjoy our moment with our loved ones. Sometimes when we say like, okay, we need to party, we need to enjoy with our friends, we always think about like alcohol. Know that the enjoyment, that's when there's alcohol around, sleepless nights by going or for example clubbing, parties. But all those things can change our lifestyle without knowing. Okay, let's just go into deep. So what we mean is that nowadays there is a rising issue of fertility, depending saying that age, people are aging and then fertility problems. But actually it's not that as the only factor, but also how these modern lifestyle have influenced our way of living. These things affect both men and women, and we always pass through it. And we think that that's the normal life. Like alcohol, that nowadays we drink alcohol almost every day. And thinking, for example, if you are eating your meal, that a wine will be better. Or some toxin from like taking cigarettes, or also eating junk food. Yes, eating junk food, or some sugar. We eat a lot of sugary things, some cookies, some sweets or candies, biscuits, all these things. So what I can say is that this kind of lifestyle is not sustainable at all, because in long term we are going to feel it, or we are going to get some consequence on depending on how we have lived. Because these sleepless nights, you might be saying like, okay, let me work hard, or let me enjoy, or anything that you do can have consequence for the future. Because some of the things we do can deteriorate our immunity and also increase stress, and hence in the future we are going to get some problems about our life.
Let's talk about alcohol, partying, and fertility for both women and men, because the science may surprise you. A large meta-analysis found that for women, each extra 12.5 grams of alcohol per day, roughly one drink, reduces fecundability by about 2%. That's a relative risk of around 0.98. Another Danish cohort study of over 6,000 women reported that having just 3 to 6 drinks per week lowered the chance of conceiving by about 44%, and a separate BMJ study found that 14 or more drinks per week were linked to an 18% decrease in fertility compared to non-drinkers or light drinkers. So what about men? Research shows that heavy drinking, 9 or more units per week, can significantly lower sperm concentration, especially in men with secondary infertility, those who've previously been fertile. Chronic alcohol use can damage the testes, harm Leydig cells, lower testosterone, and cause testicular atrophy, leading to fewer, less motile sperm. It also raises cortisol, the stress hormone, contributing to weight gain, hypertension, metabolic syndrome, all linked to reduced fertility and overall health. Now, an interesting twist. A Harvard-based study in nearly 300 couples found that moderate beer drinkers, around half a pint a day, had higher live birth rates, about 59%, compared to those who drank more coffee or tea. But experts caution, this doesn't mean alcohol is good for fertility. Heavy drinking still causes damage, and moderation is key. But it's not just alcohol. Stress, long hours, and poor health habits also play a role. The WHO and ILO found that working more than 55 hours per week led to around 745,000 deaths in 2016 from heart disease and stroke worldwide. Mental health also takes a hit. Working 59 hours per week raises the likelihood of mental health decline by about 48%, and over 60 hours raises it by 53%. Worse for women than men. In Japan, the term karoshi, death from overwork, reflects how serious this can be. And of course, diet and body weight matter. Obesity, a BMI over 30, is linked to anovulation, poorer egg quality, irregular cycles, and higher miscarriage rates in women. In men, it lowers testosterone, increases oxidative stress, reduces sperm count and motility, and even raises the risk of erectile dysfunction. Alarmingly, Western men's sperm counts have dropped by about 50-60% between 1973 and 2011, about 1.4% per year. Diet patterns matter too. High processed foods, red meat, sugary drinks, caffeine, and alcohol hurt semen quality. But Mediterranean-style diets, full of fruits, vegetables, fish, and whole grains, are linked to around 50% higher sperm counts and better overall fertility. So, what's the takeaway? Alcohol, stress, overwork, and poor diet all chip away at fertility and long-term health. The good news? Balanced drinking, healthier eating, and managing stress can make a big difference. Taking small steps now may protect your fertility and your future health for years to come.
What I can say is that health is not the absence of sickness, but health is about life nourishment. And this is often that we don't even check our health. Most of the time we do what we can call a reaction to something that happened. Okay, we are sick, and then, okay, I'm going to check. I'm sick of this. Oh no, I will just take some drugs. And that time we are living in a way of reacting to something that just happened, instead of living a life of preventing those things that will happen. I can say some personal experiences because, for example, once I was living in my country, I was thinking like, okay, I don't have any problem. I don't have to go check up. Check up for what? I don't have any sickness. And once I have traveled, I've seen that actually we need to check everything. For example, there are some food that you can eat. It really increase your sugar level. Like eating a lot of carbohydrate, a lot of fats. There are some fats that are healthy, of course, and there are some other fats that are not healthy. Of course, like once we are eating, like for me, I used to like, I still like to eat fries. And these are the things that contribute to the lifestyle that is not good for the future. You think as, I'm still young, I'm still working, I'm still feeling that I'm okay, but it affects little by little, so that in the future you might have those problems. So pay attention. the main question we can ask ourselves here is that how can we live our life by supporting it and not to drain it? There are natural ways that we can use to support our healthy lifestyle. This isn't just about fertility, but it is also about lifestyle that brings energy, peace, and vitality. So what do you think? Are you ready to change? Let us know in the comment section what is that one small change you are ready to make to nourish your life. So let us know in the comment section what you are ready to change, because every small change can make a big change in the future. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, also share to anyone who needs to hear this. Thank you very much. You were with me, Olive Ladouce. See you next time. Bye.